What up YouTube, it's your boy Turok. Long time no see. It's been 2 months on my last upload, so I've been wanting to post this so bad. On this video I have Boton from the series YuYu Hakusho, and is arguably in the best anime of all time. I said arguably, don't go at me. In this video I decided to spicing up some stuff, so I did use, of course, the Copic markers, Prisma markers, Dash, color pencils, Prisma color pencils. I did use paint this time as well for the background. And you start off on every drawing like I always say, you sketch it out first, and obviously you want to use a pencil. I do recommend an H pencil or an HB pencil for sketching it out first. Once you have it all sketched out, outline it with some ink markers. You could actually use a gel pen, a Copic ink pen, a Faber-Castell ink pen works fine as well. You could also use a inking dipping pen if it's more comfortable for you. I actually have tried it once with a drawing. It does come out really neat for them manga panels type of art color spreads, so very handy. Next step after inking obviously is the coloring in the art project you have. What I do recommend for a realism or even hyper realism drawing is use a Copic marker for the base color. So for example, if you're coloring something that's red, color it with a marker lightest red you have, and then slowly transition markers to color pencils. So as you see here in this part of the video, I am coloring Boton's kimono, and in this case it's pink. So you see me here use Copic markers as its base, and I slowly transition from light to dark with markers. Once I'm done with the markers, next step I do is usually move forward to the color pencils, which could be the Faber-Castells or the Dash, or in this case Prisma. Same process was just as the markers. You want to go from light to dark with the color pencils over the marker. So like perfect example what you're watching right now, markers are first, light to dark, and then after I'm done with markers, I move on to the pencils from light to dark, and you guys are gonna slowly see how beautiful it transitions. It's just smooth. I do get lots of questions of which colors you should be using because of the large variety of colors there are. Honestly, that is a tricky question. I do recommend you to do your research. Color pencils could look deceiving. You could say, oh, I'm choosing this color, and in reality it's not that color. It could be lighter, it could be darker. Go online and do your research. Make sure you actually choose the right colors. Take your time in deciding which colors you're actually using, because that is a huge factor in realism, especially hyper realism. And same goes for in art in general. I always say this, and I will always repeat this: take your time, please. You cannot rush art. Art is meant to be taken patiently. You cannot make art by rushing it, because you're just gonna ruin it. So after you're done coloring the clothes, the hair, the robe, and the next part of the video you'll see me tape in Boton. So for example, I will get a tracing sheet, kind of trace out Boton in the drawing I have, and then use a stencil knife and slowly and carefully cut out Boton's body, whole body. After I cut out the body, I use special Play-Doh, I guess you could say, and I stick it into Boton, and I put the tracing paper on top. Also important to tape off what you don't want to paint over. For this reason, it's because I will be painting over the background, and which is the reason why I am putting a tracing paper on top of Boton, because obviously you don't want to paint over a drawing you just did. Once you have everything ready, you spray paint the background, put some stencils in there to make some flashy backgrounds, if that makes sense, and you're done. You're gonna have a good drawing. There's always an easier solution to do art, guys. It's just hard to kind of master it, but they're there. With practice makes perfect. You should not give up. Take your time. I tell you guys from experience, I've never thought I'll be this good at art, and to be honest, I surprise myself every day and get better every day, and I'm still going to get better. not to brag, but you know, it's always good to have that mentality in you. Have confidence in yourself and just go for it, you know? Don't let no one stop you. And just like that, guys, you'll have a drawing. I do want to thank you guys for watching. If you guys are actually still listening to this, you guys are a legend. Thank you so much. Feel free to like, subscribe, and enjoy the video. And until then, we'll see how God knows when I'll upload next. But I wish you guys good luck. Keep trying. And you just do you, man. Late.